Hi friends, today we are going to make an art that is going to trick uh, your eyes. Okay, so this type of art are called op art, not op art, op art, or it is short for optical illusion. Okay, so what this type of art does is it will trick you into seeing things that are not really on the paper. Okay, so how we do this, I will explain it as we are doing the lesson. Let's jump into the materials that we need for this lesson. We need some type of coloring materials. It can be crayon, marker, color pencils, that is fine. We need a marker. If you want, you can use a marker. I'm going to use a marker. A pencil to draw lines if you think you need a pencil to draw, and then if you want you can go over the lines with the marker later on. Okay, you need a ruler, you need a paper. The paper should not be too big because you need to do a lot of coloring in so if it is too big it's going to take a lot of time to finish coloring. So see the size of the paper, it's like a 6" by 6" paper. Okay, so let's get into the lesson. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take your marker, and then right in the middle of the paper you are going to you're not in the middle, from the corner to corner, see the corner, this corner to this corner, you are going to make a line. Okay, and from this corner to this corner you're going to make another line. Then you're going to make some more lines coming from here on from each side, but all the lines should be going to this middle point. Okay, so I'm going to make one line. Okay, so it's like two cones. Here I'm just going to make one line on this side. Doesn't matter how many lines you're making in each section. Here I made two, here I made one. Maybe I'll make one here, maybe again one, but you need to keep in mind that all the lines come to the middle. Okay, so once you are done with that, what you're going to do is you're going to make some curvy lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marker, I'm going to make a C, and you see in between two, I'm going to skip this one and then make a C, skip, make a C, skip this, make a C, skip this. Oh, I think we need one more line here. It should be, the line should be so how many lines should be there altogether? Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh, where did I start from? This one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 lines. So it should be even numbered lines, otherwise you can't skip, right? So it can be 10, it can be 8. So because mine was 9, I had to go ahead and make one more line. So I made C's skipping, right? Then I'm going to make another C above this one. I'm skipping, okay? If you have space, if you want, you can add one more C. I think I'm fine. So next what we're going to do is we are going to make, in these alternate places, we are going to make backward C. Like that. Backwards. Again, backward C, backward C, backward C, backward C, backward C, So we have two backward C's in all. Now what we need to do is we are going to start coloring in. Maybe here I can make one more. If there is so much space in between, you can go ahead and make one more line. Okay. Now you can either use the black marker that you have been using, or you can use a crayon. It's up to you. I'm going to use a crayon. Maybe where's my black crayon? So it doesn't matter what color you are using. You can use black, or you can use I'm using black and white, okay, because these are the opposite colors. Or you can use red and green, or yellow and blue, or purple and orange. Opposite colors also will look good together. So I'm going to color like that. Again, when I'm coloring, I'm going to create a pattern. So if I'm putting black, the first thing, the second one, I'm going to leave it white. So this one is going to be black. So this one white, this one is going to be black. So what it does is in op art, how we make the person see things that is not really there is by using lines and colors or shapes. We are creating an illusion. So these are the three things that we have used. Put the shapes in a different way. We have not made the cones all the same, remember? And then we are going to color also in a different way. And the lines also are in a different way. So we have used all these three things: the lines, shapes, and even the pattern and the color. And then we are going to create a optical illusion. You are going to it's like a magic with just lines, color, and shape. So then the next one, we are going to leave it white. Okay, so here, the next one here, we are going to color black. It's like we are creating a checkerboard. This one white, this one would be black. Black or whatever color you're using, okay? This one white, this one black. This one is white, and this one, what should I do? If you guessed that it should be black, good job, you guys now know. This one white, this one black. So this one, the next one, this one should be black. So this one, if you want, you can make. So it should be in this way, right? This one, this way. So white, black. The third one is this one. So 2, 3. So 1, 2, third one should be black here. Maybe. No, this way. One, two, three, one, two, third one should be black. And then this one is white. This one should be black. That was a lot of coloring. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white and put it, this doesn't show that much in the middle. If it was oil pastel, it would have shown better. I'm just trying to make the middle look lighter. The reason is when it's like you're shading. Or what I can do is I can make the sides a little bit more darker than the middle part. More black on either side. We're making an illusion of it's like round. So if you have oil pastels at home, it would have been easy. I thought the crayon would have worked. Let me see. Yeah, it shows a little bit of white. I don't know whether you can see it. It's just smudging. Let me grab something 1 second. I don't know whether you can. I'm just going to add a highlight with this. Oh, this also doesn't work on this one. Okay. I'm just trying to use the material that we all can have at home, right? So maybe what I'll do is I'm just going to make both the sides darker than the middle, so it will look like the light is reflecting on either side. Make the sides darker. I'm using this permanent marker to color the sides so it is darker there. If you have permanent marker, you can do that, or you can just use the crayons, just like I showed you just now. My permanent marker is already drying out, so anyway, I'm going to use a new one. So it's okay if I go over the crayons. Can you see this little bit more rounded when we made it more darker? I just want you guys to see it, how dark, by making the sides darker and leaving the middle white, lighter, you can create the illusion of like something is bulging. It's like you will end up seeing a cones. So that's what we are trying to do. I'm going to trick your eyes into seeing cones. Let me take a paper and then see. Okay, see, this is almost a dried out marker. That's why I'm doing all this. Okay, don't do this with your good marker. It will spoil it. You just take your crayon or pencil and then do this to the side. You'll be fine. Let me use the crayon itself here on the side. The reason, see, my crayon is also blunt on the side, so I'm not getting a nice line on the sides. This, because it's a bigger area, I can use that. Smaller areas, it was difficult for me to use the crayon. Am I saying too many excuses for using the marker? Yeah, it's something I shouldn't have done. So use your marker at your own risk, okay? Don't blame Mrs. J for spoiling the marker. My marker was dry, hence I used it. You can use your crayon. Crayon also works. Maybe I should have used a sharpener and sharpened the crayon to make it pointy. Next time. I think you guys can see the highlight in the middle and then the curve, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your pencil. Could have done this black here also. This was a little bit low, that's why that's there. Or you could have done this way, see? Leave the middle white like that. And then lightly add a little bit of black there. Yeah, that would have been the best. We learn, right? So after we are done with that, we are going to take the pencil and put some black on either side of the white, lightly. This is just like we put the highlight in the middle of the black. We are going to put some shade on the side of the black, no, on the side of the whites to make it look more curved. You want it to look like a cone, right? Yep. It's looking more like a cone, 3D cone. Making anything look 3D on a paper, it's again an optical illusion. So you can call that also an op art. This is something that you need a little bit of patience, but once you're done, this is going to look really nice, right? So I'm done with this. When you look at this, can you see things? Everything's on a plain paper, but your eyes would make you believe, or your brain will make you believe into seeing things that are bulged like that. You can see cones and things, right? So if you can see all, if you made an art like this, an art that makes you see things that are not there on the art, there on the paper, then you have succeeded in making an op art. Okay, so till we meet next week, bye bye.